Mute and all right, you're on.
We're on.
You're on the internet.
On. We are on the internet.
Welcome to the internet.
Welcome to the internet. How well can we be heard? Our voices. Oh.
Yeah.
I see now. I look really scruffy.
Me too.
Yeah, you do look really scruffy. Yeah.
I feel like that's so much more far behind than that.
Yeah, there's always a delay.
Yeah, it's trippy.
Trippy.
That's a Periscope stream though, so that chat isn't video to YouTube. I will know if anyone messages anything on here though. I've got the restream chat open.
I'll be sure to advertise LaCroix as a company here, because we immediately get pulled from the stream.
Did we put the link in the Telegram?
The link is not in the Telegram yet.
Nope. I just put it in the
Are you
direct
doing
message.
it or am I doing it?
I thought you were doing it.
Question, is the video really this lagged for everybody that joins?
That's normal for streams. How late is it?
Pretty behind.
Like seconds, minutes, hours?
Maybe a minute.
That's quite a lag.
It doesn't seem as much on your computer.
Your fursuit looks absolutely adorable on this stream.
Thanks.
I'm gaining a large respect for resin heads, especially after I've seen the work of Dexter's Zombie.
It's good
It's
stuff.
wonderful. It's good stuff.
Good stuff.
Underrated in the fandom, I would say.
I know. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Did you post the link? Neko is posting. Okay. Let's see. We are live for Q and A allowed.
You have a Q, I have an A.
Well, I guess there's no more questions.
So Moth, how's life been?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, Nathan's watching.
Oh, do we have a Tathan? I am not being paid by anybody affiliated with the LaCroix company to advertise their delicious product.
It's not
But
delicious.
regardless, it has a place in our hearts. LaCroix.
This is probably going to be like 90% us just like sitting
Yeah,
here for a
pretty
minute.
much. What's our stream times? 7 to 8:30 or 8?
We'll just do 8.
8 o'clock, okay.
I think everyone's going dark.
Ah, we have
dark.
an Awoo
Yeah.
Hi excited for you all in this con from Arcoon.
Hello.
Hello, Arcoon. Where are you from?
Ooh.
Oh, Kiva wants to know who made Moth's suit.
Tell us, who made your fursuit?
Jesse Frost on Twitter. With 2 S's, basically.
Jesse, what?
Frost.
Frost?
Yeah, with 2 S's.
It's actually a resin suit, which you don't see very often in the fandom, but it's catching on a little bit.
Jesse Frost, that's a lot to count.
I think it's with 2 S's. Pretty sure.
Charleston Fur is on telly. Charleston's a beautiful city. I had a chance to see it last year.
Jesse
I went
Frost.
to the tea plantation. It's wonderful.
Ah, found it.
Yeah. No. Dun, dun, dun.
Absolutely gorgeous, says Kiba Monster.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
The jaw is actually movable.
Yeah.
This is actually a Q&A about the work of Jessie Frost.
Yeah,
In case
she
you
is
didn't know.
great. What can I
From
say?
Raleigh. Cannot wait for this con.
Nice.
Sweet. Yes.
Question. Can't wait for this.
Here's a question about
Speaking of what sites and places can we expect to see at the con? Well, the con itself is taking place in the Biltmore Village area, which is connected to the Biltmore Estate. We also have tremendous hiking. If you take the right left turn, your car will end up traveling thousands of feet high in elevation to mountain overlooks where you can see over Asheville and over some tremendous landmarks, especially the time of the day that you drive. Asheville itself is just sort of this Portland, San Francisco like hub of hippies and hipsters, counterculture artists, breweries, art galleries, you name it. It's a very strange city, and it's a place where fursuiters are definitely welcome and blend in quite well.
True.
Thoughts?
True. And the really nice mountain views that he's talking about on the parkway is like really not that far of a drive. I go out there and take fursuit photos all the time from my apartment. It's literally like you maybe drive like 15 minutes and you have these gorgeous views, which is really nice for fursuit pictures.
So Randy Garcia asks, are any panels set up? Well, no specific panels are set up right now, but we have a lot of main events planned, which you can see highlighted on the main events page of the Blue Ridge Furfare website. That includes Floor Wars, dance competition, a Anthro Artist Olympics, where we're going to have the guest of honors drawing and competing over personas from the audience. During 10-minute challenges. It's a very unique event. What other main events do we have planned? We got a tea social. Yeah, we have the tea social, the art jam. We have a talent show on Friday night, the Blue Ridge Fur Fair talent show, which signups are live for right now. If you have anything specific you want to show off. That's main events on our part as organizers, but panels are going to round out the convention very well based on what's submitted. And the forms are live now, so we'll see what happens over the year.
Yep. You got any more questions? Or should we just ramble?
Just rambling on.
Just ramble. Stuff. You mentioned the panels are open for submissions.
You guys need panelists. You are certainly welcome to submit a panel idea. We're welcome to multiple ideas. We're going to be going over submissions all year long and talking about how they can fit into the schedule. The current hotel we're in has a couple of different options for panels. We're welcome to large-scale ideas that fit in the main events room with the large stage, if that's justified. Otherwise, we have the panel room, which suits up to about 20 to 30 people, has a projector inbuilt. So.
Oh, we should talk about the prom night dance thing.
Yeah. Our Saturday night dance is actually prom themed. That's going to be prom night for the intents of the theme that we have going on that weekend. And there's a prom theme contest. If you have your fursuit photographed at Fursuit Photo over the weekend, and you want to submit your picture, you can compete for the prom royalty title, which we're giving out in closing ceremonies, which will include, among other things, free admission to Blue Ridge Fur Fair 2021. So something we're pretty excited about, seeing how everyone dresses up, how creative they can get with that.
I hope I get free admission for 2021.
I hope so.
I hope.
I don't know if you can.
I don't know.
I don't know. We charge extra for her big ears.
Yeah,
We charge by the ear.
yeah.
Tathan says, Le Flash, put on the cowboy hat. Tathan, where are you seeing a cowboy hat?
On top of the.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. If that's how this is going to be, Tathan,
He's legally obligated to do
I am
anything
now
that you
legally
say.
obligated to do anything you say on this chat within Code of Conduct regulations for Blue Ridge Furfare.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Rules.
those exist, rules. Yeah.
You guys should really check them out. Pretty cool.
Max says I was supposed to bore my tail on live stream.
I don't have a tail. So
I know, Rip, none of us do.
Yeah. Mm.
tries really hard not to make rules, jokes that are against the code of conduct.
Roderick asks, is there any tech near there? I work in electrical engineering technology and moving is in my future plans. This place seems west coast, but not, and I dig to the most hella. Okay.
I don't think there's some tech jobs, but not like a ton. I don't know. SnapPie might know better a little bit than me. I don't hear much about them. It's not a very it's more of a tourism city than like a tech.
Yeah, I'd say that most of the nice jobs are in the hospital, but otherwise we are a tourism town.
I feel like
pretty much the
marketing,
basis.
there's a good bit of things to do.
Yeah, people are always looking for that.
Yeah.
Arkoon, if I'm saying your name wrong, by the way, sorry. Arkoon Awu says, I suppose, would you mind explaining the member tiers? Okay. We have our standard weekend admission, which includes a convention poster. So everybody that shows up, everybody that registers gets a poster. That's something we've seen at other cons that we wanted to emulate. We felt it was just a great souvenir. The sponsor level includes a t-shirt and a unspecified prom-themed gift. Wonder what that could be. We don't really know. Whoa. Super sponsor level is a hoodie, a t-shirt, an early event admission. So if you want to get into dances early, if you want to get into the Artist Olympics early and have a good seat, you really want to see everything well, that's definitely a tier for you. And then something that's really kind of exclusive to our convention, I'm not sure there are a lot of other conventions trying this out at this point, is called the Fursona level. And this is basically a level where you're making your Fursona a mascot for the year in the convention. We will weave your Fursona into the artwork. This year that's going to include room labels that are life-sized, made out of vinyl, room label posters by our guest of honor, Dead Possum. It's going to include convention poster integration by our guest of honor, Falvey. You'll get a sticker in the Telegram sticker pack, which is forthcoming by our in-house artist, SnapEye, the director of business. And you'll have an inclusion in the convention trailer for 2021, which will be animated. We expect that to be about 20 to 30 seconds long. It's going to announce the second year theme, and we will find a way to put all 7 of those Fursona level members in it. There are only 7 slots for that, and we're down to 6 right now, so it's pretty special. You know, we can't offer it to everybody, unfortunately, but it's pretty unique. We're pretty proud of it.
I would jump on that personally.
I would get on that.
Jump on that.
I would
if
jump
was
on
allowed.
that.
I'm not allowed to jump on it. So. Oh wow. These are the sacrifices that you must take when you're a board member.
That's right.
I can get the cool art.
On the bright side, you have a unique position in the live streams for the convention.
Yeah,
As
I
a
get to
board
show off
member.
my fursuit a little bit more.
That's right.
As always. Because my suit's not in the YouTube video and the website like enough. I need more attention.
Yeah. Tathan says 2021 theme. Prom after party. No, Tathan. No.
That's Sunday, I
You
guess.
only have one prom in your life.
Most people have two.
Most people have two. This is your first furry prom.
Yeah.
That's very special. There.
Yeah. Hasn't been much sleeping as of lately.
There has not been much sleeping as of late. Yeah, in fact, I'd say
Very little.
very little sleep on the con board this week.
Did you actually go to sleep at like a normal hour?
I went to sleep anxiously at 2 a.m. And then I woke up.
Exactly
My body
the same.
forced me up at 6 a.m. and I'm like,
Okay, not exactly. The
like,
same.
we have work to do today, and it's important work, and we're going to get it done.
Get her done.
I'm not going to say that on live stream. No, thank you. 2021 theme by Tathan. Really cringy middle school social. If that is a panel you want to host, Tathan, I will let you submit the form, laugh at it, and ignore it.
Isn't every furry event a really crazy middle school social?
Yeah, kind of is. Arkoon Awu asks, food! How is the food and beverage scene there? It is
Great.
incredible. We have restaurants from every ethnic background you could possibly want. I mean, there's Indian, Korean, Japanese, Ethiopian.
It's very vegan friendly.
It's very vegan friendly, very paleo friendly if you're into that sort of thing. We have a lot of health food restaurants and
We're super popular for breweries as well.
Yeah, breweries are huge here.
If you like beer.
If you like beer, like if that's your thing, there's absolutely no shortage of breweries.
That's true. Sierra Nevada is here.
What about the convention's access to food?
The convention's access to food. If you're traveling by bus or car, you can get to many great downtown places. But if you're wanting something within walking distance, we have restaurants in the Biltmore Village. And the area that this convention takes place in is all Tudor themed. The Biltmore Estate with the Biltmore Mansion required that the Biltmore Village be constructed with this dress code for buildings, as you would say. And
That's
the McDonald's,
why the McDonald's looks the
it
way
is the
it
fanciest McDonald's. You have to walk inside. There's a piano inside that plays itself. There's fine art on the walls. It's
very romantic.
So romantic for a McDonald's.
Yes. That we're called.
We're also proud to say that our convention hotel, the Doubletree Biltmore, is physically attached by a hallway to TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
You know, if you're into that kind of thing.
If you're into that, I don't know.
TGI Friday, says Randy Garcia. That is right, yes. We just ate there last week, in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried the new Beyond Burger. It was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
We have a third streamer. Like a information dragon over here typing some supportive materials into the stream, I see. Guest of honor dinner for Sona Level is going to be at the Corner Kitchen, and they actually create the menu every night. And interestingly, our guest of honors, like we have a paleo guest of honor and we have a vegetarian guest of honor, and we're figuring out ways to actually, create meal paths for both of those. And that's what's going to be offered to people who go to the guest of honor dinner. Corner Kitchen, locally owned. I didn't know that.
I think they are, right?
That's cool.
They are.
Yeah.
That's nice.
They have a partner called Chestnut in downtown.
Yes.
There's a Ruth Chris within walking distance of the hotel. And there's also an Arby's.
There's also an Arby's.
So who cares about Ruth Chris when
there's a
Arby's?
Starbucks.
There's a Hardee's.
There's a Starbucks.
There's a Mexican place.
I've never been to a furry convention that doesn't have a Starbucks like somewhere nearby.
Oh, yes.
Never.
I think we're all leaving out the most important food element of this convention. When you walk into the Doubletree and you say, I want my room, they're going to hand you a hot, fresh, sugary, diabetic, coma-inducing cookie. And that is important.
Fuck, the cookies are so good. I can watch myself slam the table.
Slam in the lag of the live stream. Tell us about y'all, the hard workers starting up this convention, this awesome sounding con. Okay.
Well, firstly, Flash
Hi.
can't read.
Firstly, I cannot read. I have a English degree and I cannot read.
Yes, you put all your skill points into writing.
Put my skill points into writing,
Also,
not
you're
reading.
a cowboy.
I'm the convention chair. I am a Finnick Fox. I've been part of this fandom for 15 years now. Actually, 16 years if we're counting this year. I'm a admin on the WNC Furs group, which is headed up by Random X Black Cat. That is the alpha of the group.
Who says?
Who says? They say they're the alpha kitty of the group.
I'm Alpha 2.
You're alpha 2.
I'm Alpha 2.
You're the alpha fetting. Suck it, Flash.
I've been here literally as long as you.
I'm gonna keep answering some questions here, but I'll keep introducing us while we're doing it. Keep a Monster asked how many rooms will be available in the main hotel. We really can't disclose that because of contract purposes, but I can say that we have an extensive room block and they're at a very desirable rate. They're only $119 a night. Taxes and fees will be added on top of that. But when you're considering that most conventions probably about $160, $180 a night for a room, that's really good, and we feel it's a wonderful offer that the hotel gave us, so we're really proud of that. Moving on to potential layover hotels. This is actually in a cluster of hotels, and they're mostly owned by Hilton, so there's a Hampton Inn next door in the case that our room block cannot be extended or it books out. So there's also one across the street, a Holiday Inn, right across the street. So no problem there. Free parking. You don't have to pay valet. You don't have to pay to be in some garage. You just come, you park. That's it. So it's a good situation in that sense. Moth, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Moth. I'm a Finnick Fox. I've been in the fandom for like 8 years now. I'm an artist. I'm a designer, web designer person. I'm about to graduate college in like less than a month, so still kind of figuring out exactly what I'm doing with my life, but yeah, I've had my persona for like almost as long as I've been in the fandom, and I made a lot of cool friends here, and I'm glad that I can like make something for the community when the community does so much for me, honestly.
All right. Would the other members of the board of directors like to pop over and introduce yourselves?
Yeah, board of directors.
Snap, you want to go first?
Snap, you want to go first?
Snap,
I'll go ahead.
I was trying to answer a question.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I can come.
All right. We're trying to get another board of director over
I
here.
got you. I'm coming.
Good old
What am I business? Yeah, I'm business.
You're the director of business.
Oh, am I taking your seat?
Welcome.
Hello, I am Flash now. I am the director of business and the other actual local admin as well. I don't know. I'm mostly in charge of like the social media. I'm in charge of the dancing that we're going to be doing. Hit me up on Telegram if any of you want to be involved with the dancing. I'm going to be setting that up this week. Just random X Black X Cat. I'm also in the Telegram chat. So you guys can find me. I don't know. Been a furry for a decade now. I realized that a month ago, and I was like, oh no, I've been here too long.
no.
I'm just a big pile of cats. That's basically it. Just, you know.
A bunch of random black cats.
Yeah, just a bunch of random black cats with neon, because I'm a leftover sparkle dog from the fandom. It's so much fun. You know, who knows?
Moth hasn't even changed. Moth is like more of a sparkle dog now than she used to be.
It's true, yeah, you made her red.
I made her red.
It's okay, one day when I get one of my suits made, it's gonna be like
Pink.
all sparkle fur. It's gonna be
Got pink
really
nails
obnoxious.
now.
I got no color nails.
They're pink,
Do
technically.
they match my hair though? Okay. Kind of close.
That's not the same.
Wow. I just wanted to match with you. It's okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Snap, you want to come tell about yourself now? Now we can embarrass you.
Oh.
You can come sit on the stream now.
I just gotta say hi.
You're like, I don't want to be on the camera. I'm going back to the
Bye.
floor.
Hi.
Bye. The floor is where I live.
I'm Snap Eye. I've been in the fandom for a long time.
I know, that's what distracts me.
AfterCon 2010. So, I'm director of experience, which I'm doing what the dealers did in Artist Alley, working on those, and I'm also doing a lot of the non-guest of honor art to help out the website and some of our promotions.
No.
Nice. We have some really cool surprises, which we can't talk about yet, that are animation related at our con, and we want to be an animator friendly con. Have panels on animation. We want to be a dancer friendly con. We're going to have hopefully some lessons coming up. You know, in the future we'd entertain guest of honor dancers. You never know. Back to the questions.
Question.
So, trying to back up here. Any burbs around? Do we have any burbs?
Bird.
Burbs. We don't have a lot of burbs in
I
the.
have a bird friend, but he's not local. The girl in my class who never checks Telegram is a bird. So she's a bird in the group.
Skippy asks, how long were y'all waiting to make today's big announcement? Been planning for a while. Yes,
Like
we
6 months.
have. We've been planning about 6 months. This has always been talked about in the Western North Carolina Furs group. We never understood the viability of it, but we feel like support and passion for furry events is really growing in the Carolinas, and now is as good a time as any to really jump on that. So
Our group is like growing and growing and growing, and it's just like the Charlotte group is getting really huge, the Triangle group, South Carolina, like everything is growing so much, and there was just such a need for this kind of thing, honestly.
and on top of that, we've been really amazed today at the support. We've already got 116 members in this chat, and we just dropped it at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
So the positivity in there and the reaction is just blown us out of the water.
It's insane.
We are shook. We are
I'm
very
shook.
shook. So we have a question. Kiba asks, how did you pick your guests of honor? One of the guests of honor was selected by me. One was selected by Moth. I chose Dead Possum. They've always been a very inspirational artist to me, but they've never really had a large spotlight in the fandom. And I feel like when you're selecting guests of honor, it is important to pull in fan favorites, and it's important to pull in those hidden gems. These people that you know about that have such a distinctive style in the fandom, they work so hard, and they're so invested in their craft, but not a lot of people know about them. And that would be Dead Possum. Dead Possum's work is very inspiring. Moth, in fact, chose Falvey. And what led you to that decision?
Well, Falvey's work has been like big in the fandom for so long, and like I feel like their work has like introduced so many people to the fandom as well. And I've talked to them personally, and they're just like such a cool person, really nice to work with, and I thought that they really deserved a chance of being guest of honor. Like, I'm surprised they haven't been
If
one. I
you
don't think.
ever follow Falvey on Twitter, Falvey is like green tea and sunshine 24/7. It's this.
Yeah,
this
I really admire their
it's
attitude.
this cap locks void of positivity and power and transcendence. It's a bizarre experience. I can't wait to see what this person is like in person. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anybody asking more questions? Can we get a Keep Asheville Weird sticker as part of the goodie baskets for the con?
I don't know if they'd give us that for free.
I don't know if they would. That seems really fun, though. I would really enjoy that.
Depends how many of you pre-register. I'm just saying. If you get a lot of pre-registration, then I can throw in all kind of goodies. Just saying.
Arcune Awu is heading out. Have a good night, Arcune. Thanks for tuning in.
Adios.
So, Keep a Monster asks, it's awesome. Nice to see some underappreciated artists getting some spotlight. As a local artist myself, I would also like to know about the artist alley for this con, and if there is one. Yes, that is a staple of conventions, and we really want to support that. So our artist alley is first come, first serve. It's going to be up in the front lobby of the hotel. It's going to have at least 5 tables set out, and we're pretty much planning on operating at 10 a.m. to midnight every day. You know, as long as you follow the rules, come in, show us what you got.
Yep. The dealer's den is more of like a secure thing. If you want like a guaranteed spot to sell your artwork, then you just apply to be in our dealer's den. And if you get accepted, you'll have a spot for all of your art and things like that. So that's more like secure. You don't have to like fight people in the morning to get a spot.
I find some of the most interesting artists at artist alleys just these really strange hours, just wandering in at like 11 o'clock at night, just to kill some time. And they're sometimes incredible, underrated, and excited to see what we get in North Carolina.
Probably the best. The best is best.
Refreshing that stream.
Mm-hmm.
We have 3 watchers. Hello, 3 watchers.
What? More watching.
3 watchers.
3 watches on YouTube.
Oh, 4? 4? It says 4. No
Do
comments
they call
from...
them watchers on Furfare?
On
right?
that.
That?
On
Watchers,
that.
right?
Wow, it's a long, long way to run. Or so.
There will be a Blue Ridge Furfare for Affinity. That's quite a mouthful there. There will be a Blue Ridge Furfare for Affinity, and you'll be able to follow us there. I understand there's a lot of mixed feelings about that website, but if you're into it, you can follow us.
If it's all you got,
If it's all you got.
then that's fine.
You can also subscribe to the YouTube, right?
You can also subscribe to the YouTube.
That's your...
Technically, the Fur Affinity exists already. There's just not anything going on there yet. Nothing happening.
Let's circulate our link in a few other places. See if I get some friends in here.
Friends.
Gotta beef up this stream, get some more people in.
It is Friday night.
It is Friday night. Everybody's out having a good time.
I'm having a great time. Sitting around, listening to these fish tanks.
Listening to these fish tanks. With the weird fishes in them.
Someday they'll have fishes in them again.
Why is my phone not usable with fursuit hands?
Why is your phone not usable with fursuit hands? That is a beautiful question. That is because they are too big. The end.
Too soft. They're very soft.
Huh. I wonder.
What time is it?
It is 7:44. I suppose we can stay on a bit longer tonight if any people keep showing up. I'm enjoying this with you. You might be overheating.
I'm okay, actually. What are you up to, Matt?
What you up to, Max, over there?
What you up
What
to?
you up to?
Talking to people about all the dance stuff.
Oh, sweet.
You know, trying to get it all planned. Can we move this?
Sure try. In the dishwasher.
My face itches.
Hi, how's your face?
It's not working.
Indeed. Your face itches. I found when I started fursuiting the first time, that was a large problem. When your face begins to itch in 3 places. What are you sticking a pin up your nose?
Gonna damage the fan.
Oh my god.
It won't damage.
You just open the mouth.
Oh, and it's just now making it to the stream. What you're seeing right now is Moth sticking a pin up her nose. This is where things
This
have
is
gone
my
down.
mouth, actually. The pen is not long enough. I've just eaten it.
You just ate your pin.
I brought you the pen because it works as a stylus on your phone.
What?
What and what and what?
Oh dear. Does?
The eraser end of it. Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my god.
Alright, now we can be more distracted from the screen.
Court sent you a fursuit photo.
Quartz sent you a fursuit photo.
What
Max
is that?
ate lost it.
I have the furry translator thing on
You're a
my phone.
nerd.
It might not be a fursuit photo. Could be just a stupid regular people photo.
Stupid regular people photo. I can't believe Tathan made me put on this hat.
Love it.
I can believe it.
It works.
It works on me. Mm.
What's going on Twitter?
What's going on the Twitter?
I'm on low battery. That's what's going on the Twitter. We gained like 5 followers. There's us. Whoa. I think we're actually off. There was one that you posted, our test video is still up on Twitter.
Oh,
I can delete it.
yeah, not signed into the.
Okay, it's gone.
Oh.
It's gone now. Fixed.
Fixed.
Is anybody else alive out there?
Are you feeling alive out there?
Is anybody out there?
No.
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 Not at 7 on a Friday night.
Yes.
Almost 8-ish, I think. Yeah. But birth.
Burf. Our hashtag is BRFF. You say a burf like a dog. In that sense, our con is sort of dog themed, I suppose. Oh no! Speaking of dog themed, why? Okay,
I
well,
can't even tell.
it's not in the stream yet, but he'll be in there soon.
The audio is just as light as the video.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's in the frame. Nice. Birth.
Everything's gone quiet.
What's up in the Telegram chat?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Everybody's out having a good time.
I feel like we should go out and have a good time. You know?
I somewhat believe that entails you going home and sleeping.
Mostly. Maybe.
Yes.
Me going home and like avoiding my roommate. Mostly.
Oh, hey, Beast is in
Hey, Beast.
our first.
I am too excited for my first con. We are very honored to be your first con, and we're going to do everything in our power to make this awesome for you.
Yeah.
We really appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Beast is our
100%.
first on the level.
Yeah.
Yeah. You.
He said it in the Telegram chat earlier, so I think it was okay to mention that.
Photo the Bunny says, yeah. And Beast says,
Yeah.
tee
Tee.
yeah. And tee
Yeah, and tee.
and burp.
And birth. Remember those 3 things. Oh, I figured out how to work this pin.
It's interesting to me how many new members we're getting for Western North Carolina Furs,
Yeah.
thanks to this.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Beast as a poster. Yes, Beast and the Fursona level will be on the Falvey poster. It will be a full-sized Dead Possum room label poster. I'm really excited to see how that turns out in tuxedo. And then there's the sticker by Snap Eye, and then there will be inclusion in the convention trailer for 2021. Very interesting to see how that turns out.
Yes. Yes.
Art and animation, man.
What?
It's a big one for our convention.
I mean, it's a big one for most cons.
It is a big one for most cons.
Among, like, drinking and partying. Never drink.
Within the code of conduct of
Within
Blue
the
Ridge
code-
Furfare.
Please drink responsibly.
Please drink tea.
Please
Please
drink
drink
tea. Yes.
You can stay up all night drinking alcohol.
Drinking caffeine. If you drink enough tea, you'll be up all night.
Ooh.
Ooh-ah. Null Scrut says, woo, MFL fam, smiley face. Interesting. Not really sure how to interpret that one.
I think that's more for less. MFL.
MFL's more for less.
I think.
Fur.
I think when you're in the furry fandom, you begin to develop a very profound relationship with acronyms.
I don't know what
There's a
MFL
great-
means other than more for less.
There's a great Jib Cody animation where he's getting swarmed with acronyms from different conventions and trying to pull up the right one. It's just like this rain pouring on him.
It was someone uses a non-related acronym or TLA.
Like the one where it's like describing to your coworker where you've been all weekend.
I'm pretty sure Danny is a more for less thing. That might have been what they were talking about. I am not a more for less suitor. I don't look anything like a more for less suitor, in my opinion. IMO. Oh no, I'm about to sneeze.
Uh-oh, donut sneeze.
I must hold it in.
Donut sneeze.
Donut sneeze?
Moth did not sneeze.
I did not sneeze,
Sorry.
after all. I feel like I'm about ready to wrap this up if you are. We don't really make questions or anything, I don't think.
It's 7:54. So.
Yeah, it's 7:54. People might start rolling in within the next hour, but who knows?
Twitter is like having a blackout for dog bombs, so
Yeah.
I don't even know.
you
People
don't
probably
even
aren't
know.
online.
Don't even know.
What doing?
I'm looking at some of our panel ideas that are circulating in Twitter. Not Twitter, Telegram, excuse me.
Oh, there's new comments on that now.
Yes, indeed.
Oh. I did not know.
So, Moth,
So,
what conventions you got planned this year on your end of things?
Anthrocon and hopefully MFF, but I don't know yet. We'll see. It's kind of far away from now. What about? Oh, no. Anthro Southeast too.
Anthro Southeast?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite excited.
Yeah.
Quite excited. Chattanooga's a cool city. Check it out.
I'll definitely like make time for that one because they've been really cool. What about you?
Anthro Southeast.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's like we're both going to be there.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
What's this?
Anthro Southeast in Chattanooga. Oh, you said what's this? I see.
Woo.
Ooh, woo.
Ovo. That's how the birds say it. They say ovo. Like with a V.
Maybe. Doesn't understand what it's right now. Well.
Say what? Nova says, "Oh my God, it's a live stream."
Hi.
Hi, Nova.
Nova, when the heck are you getting your suit?
It's a live stream. Stream, says Nova.
She'll hear that question in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, in 2 minutes.
Where's she at?
Nova, 2 minutes from now. Hello from Matt. It begins with an M.
Moth.
It's the one Maryland. That's it.
Maryland. Hello
Maryland.
from
I
Moth.
was like Montana, Massachusetts.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Maybe something else. I don't know.
It's never at 8 o'clock. You can refresh our link if you want to.
Fresh?
Refresh the link at 8 o'clock.
What do you mean refresh?
Or we can turn it off at 8. It's up to
I
you.
feel like we should turn it off.
We have a Ali T, which I believe is Nova. I'm in the live chat. Hello, Ali T, who
Ali
is
T.
suspiciously similar to somebody I know named Nova.
Oh, I need.
What if it isn't?
What if it isn't? What if it is just incidentally
No.
somebody very close to this person that I might know named Nova?
IT says
I
no,
don't
it's
really
not
know. B says moo. LOL. Okay, interesting.
Moo.
No.
Moo.
Moo.
No.
Nah.
So, Ali T, it's been a long one. You can tell.
Okay,
I have
Ali T.
I have LaCroix. I have 2 LaCroix, not just 1 LaCroix. It's for double the power.
Double the strength to get us through this day.
Isn't that right? You guys want to see? And oh, what is this? A third LaCroix. A fourth LaCroix.
Moth?
Look at this. Moth, you have a LaCroix of your own. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Nova's like, no! Gross grandma drink. Be ashamed. Stop. This is a convention stream, but you would never know. Moth, you open the can and you consume the goodness inside.
Nah.
They just keep
This
This
is
ain't edible.
pear goodness. You will leave. Don't leave.
This ain't edible.
Beast says, more. Oh,
That's all I got.
these delicious, man. These good. Shoot, man.
I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah. I could drink every one of these right now, unfortunately. John, square up right now. John, square up right now.
The Q&A stream has turned into a shotgunning LaCroix stream.
The Shotgun
Where am I?
LaCroix stream. Surprise. I am really looking forward to the LaCroix panel at the convention where we will have samplings of every flavor of LaCroix and be going over a history of the... Who makes this? Sundance
LaCroix.
Beverage Company, a national beverage company of Warren, Minnesota. I am really excited to showcase this and its importance in the fandom, enjoyed by so many people, such as Flash.
What is that?
So many.
More cowbell,
Like just
more
one.
round square. All right. Round up, John. I do not know what you're talking about. You're confusing me. Oh,
Your cowboy hat.
I think our stream is froze. I don't like my face there.
What? It's,
Oh, no, it fixed itself. Your memes are too fresh. Oh, it's a meme?
probably.
This is really demonstrating my age right now because I have no idea what Ali T is saying. Roundup
I thought-
kills.
Thought they were talking about John Wayne.
Oh, Roundup.
Roundup?
Because one of the there's a citrus extract that it's pretty harmless to people, but they also use it as an insecticide, I think.
Oh, like Roundup, like
Like the bug spray or the weed spray, I think.
I thought they were referring to like the cowboy hat and were calling you like John Wayne or something.
Yeah, Roundup John. Is this a John Wayne reference? I guess Beast says it's Roundup kills.
I don't know.
So I guess it's a bug reference.
LaCroix sued for allegedly using cockroach insecticide in seltzer.
Cockroach insecticide
Which
in
is,
LaCroix cans. We don't talk about that in this good Christian household.
That's why it tastes like that.
But the chemical.
John is in chat, you fools. Oh, that's John Gore. John Gore
Oh,
is
right.
Beast in
John
the Western
Gore.
North Carolina chat. And Ali T might be related to this persona that's named Nova, but we can't really say.
Fools.
Can we take a moment to admire Moth's sweater? Like, look at this.
This is the same sweater you saw in the announcement video.
This is incredible. I need a moment. This sweater means so much to me.
It's from Forever 21.
Oh
It's not very special. But I appreciate it.
yeah, so Ali said, "Square up, John." John, square up. And he says, "I'm more round than square." And so Ali said, "Round up, John."
Beautiful sweater.
Ah, yes, context.
We're all kind of sleep deprived because
Yes, we are all extremely sleep deprived. I think between all of us, we've got 8 hours of sleep over 5 days.
Between all of us, we have
Between-
one functional human being.
Yes, that is why you build a con board. That is why.
That is why.
That's why.
Why?
It's abstract art. I could look at you all day. You're abstract, Moth.
Me?
You are a Jason Pollock
I thought they were
painting.
talking about you.
The
Me.
sweater.
The hat is
Abstract
really
art.
cool.
Me.
What is your shirt?
My shirt. I want to talk about my shirt.
I want to talk about my
I want
shirt.
to talk about my shirt because this stream has gone there.
You guys really done
If
did
we're
it.
You guys really done
It's
did it.
on there.
If Moth is
This is a shirt by Moth Monarch from Vernal Equinox in Toronto, and the theme for this convention this year was graduation, which was really amusing because Max had just graduated a month before, and it matched him perfectly. But anyway, Moth Monarch is great, very beautiful art, really love it. And we're really proud to have Falvey and Dead Possum. Really good, really good.
Yay.
If Moth is abstract art, does that mean one of our dances is going to be an interpretive dance?
That would be
Oh, I'm not
something
dancing.
more like I would organize, but
I can't dance very well.
dance
I can chicken dance.
We could make a panel of that. That would be hilarious.
How to chicken dance.
How to chicken dance.
They're just like get all the first leaders together and have someone show up playing the chicken dance and somebody just spontaneous chicken dance.
Or just like how to get by when you don't know how to dance, but you want to just like go to dances anyway. So it's like teaching everybody to just do that bob thing that people do, and they just stand there and they're like, I'm participating, you know? If you have a first year, you really don't have to know how to dance.
I can do the YMCA, lol, but can you dance the Cotton Eye Joe? Now,
I cannot.
excuse you, but I unironically enjoy Cotton Eye Joe. It is a traditional song from Appalachian culture,
I used
which
to
you
know
would
how to
probably
do it
say Appalachian
a
of
long
where you're
time
from.
ago.
But down here in the mountains, we say Appalachian.
But the most famous performance of it is by a band from Sweden.
I guess that is the most famous
Rednecks.
version, but they include a lot of electronic elements, so.
Like that giant bass drum.
Ew. Allie T says, ew. Are you insulting our culture?
Where did it come from? Where did it go?
Where did it come
from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Roderick says, I want to watch the live stream, but I'm at work. Guess waiting on Roderick. Whoa.
You're not missing too much.
Yeah, you're not missing too much, Roderick. We haven't got a lot of con-based questions in the past 30 minutes.
I feel like people probably had like a total of like 6 questions and we answered all of them.
We answered all 6 of your questions.
Oh,
LAT says, well, what's the theme? I believe you know that, but I appreciate you asking. It's prom weekend. It's the prom that you never had. And if you did have a prom, then this is the prom that you always wanted.
This is the prom, but like worse.
This is the prom.
Much
What's the
more
theme? What's the panels? What's the
if
panels?
you had a terrible prom, this can be the prom of your dreams. If you had an awesome prom and feel left out from everyone's mediocre prom, this can be the prom of your nightmares.
Prom of your nightmares. It's what
I'm
you
going
make
to
of it.
label the prom night the prom of your nightmares. I have a feeling people
Prom
would adore
nightmare.
that. They would eat that up.
Suddenly like 12 people leave the chat.
Uh-oh.
Will the prom dance have chaperones to make sure people are dancing far enough apart?
Save room for fire, Jesus. Okay, so what's the panels? If you look on the main, I feel like I answered this earlier.
Yeah.
If you look on the main events page, we have Floor Wars, a dance competition, an Anthro Artist Olympics in which Falvey and Dead Possum will be randomly drawing personas from the audience in 10-minute challenges that are most diabolical and wacky. We also have, hopefully, some dance lessons. We have a tea social, we have an art jam, and what else do we have?
You said talent show?
We have a talent show. Sign-ups are open for the talent show. It can be any talent you have within the code of conduct, under 5 minutes in length. John Gore says, is alcohol allowed? The rule in the hotel is yes, if you have purchased it from a licensed vendor in the hotel that has the permit to give you alcohol for consumption.
If
Then
you're
yes.
over 21.
If you're over 21, that's an important part too.
So only from Fridays?
So only from TGI Fridays? I don't know.
I think they don't want you running around the lobby with like a red Solo cup and like spilling things everywhere.
Allie T says, "Get lit with me, John. We can have booze." Allie T, I see what you were doing, and I don't like what you were doing. Allie T, if that is your real name.
It's Owlet.
It's Owlet.
No,
Whoa.
A lit.
A lit.
A lit what?
It's not a literate.
Yep.
It
A
is.
lit.
Is moonshine allowed? You're not allowed to bring in moonshine to the panels and the events.
Moonshine is an interesting
What you
thing.
do in the privacy of your room is not the con's business unless you make it the con's business.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's basically.
Please drink responsibly.
Please drink responsibly.
You know, just do what adults do. Drink in your room. and
LAT,
then
what kind of redneck are you, John? What?
That's it. You drink in your room if you're over 21 and you don't drink and drive, and that's what you do. That's the rules.
This is amusing. I don't even know what this chat is, but it's amusing me. I will say that.
All right. We got anything else, or are you all ready to?
I'm good, I guess.
We good?
We're good.
Very well. I'm not a redneck. I'm a hillbilly. He says.
You might be a redneck.
You might be a redneck if.
God. What's that guy's name? I don't remember.
I don't know.
That guy who was on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I think it was the same guy. Are we still on?
Yes.
We are still on. Hello, everyone.
Until you like sign off or whatever. So
How am I supposed to do that?
With your pen.
I don't know. Are we done? It's like
Don't do that to my LaCroix cat. How dare you?
Signing
You are
off.
evil cynic.
all right.
Jeff Foxworthy, says John Gore.
So we'll see y'all at the con. I'll talk to you in the chats.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.